The Ukrainian FPV drone strike once again shook the front line as reconnaissance units reported a concentration of Russian infantry hiding within a complex network of trenches in the eastern sector. This information was quickly confirmed by high-flying surveillance drones that detected suspicious movement behind hastily constructed earthen walls. Within minutes, Ukrainian command issued an operational order to the FPV teams, triggering the launch of dozens of drones prepared to strike their targets with extreme precision. The Ukrainian FPV operators, many of them young soldiers but already highly trained, pressed their eyes against small monitors inside the forward command post. They guided their drones low through the thin fog hovering over the muddy battlefield, while the FPV cameras revealed clear views of zigzag trenches occupied by Russian troops. Dark silhouettes moved slowly inside, attempting to avoid detection from above, but modern surveillance technology rendered their efforts futile. Once the targets were marked, the first drone advanced aggressively, diving sharply just above ground level. At high speed, the operator steered it toward a cluster of Russian troops crowded at a trench junction. Just seconds before impact, the drone accelerated dramatically, and the next moment, the position was rocked by an intense blast that shook the surrounding earth. The initial explosion caused widespread chaos inside the trench. Sand, dirt, and fragments of wood flew into the air as surviving Russian troops attempted to flee deeper into the underground passages. However, Ukraine's aerial surveillance network, operating in real time through multiple drones, continued tracking their every movement, leaving no safe corner unobserved. The second drone was immediately dispatched down a narrow path between the trench's dark, twisting walls. The FPV operator, maintaining composure under pressure, guided the drone with remarkable precision through passages difficult even for humans to traverse. Upon detecting movement inside, the operator triggered the final command, sending the drone directly into the target and neutralizing the defensive point instantly. In another sector, the third drone flew extremely low, its propellers brushing dried leaves and broken twigs on the ground. Inside the trench, 3 Russian soldiers huddled behind a stack of sandbags, trying to shield themselves while waiting for the assault to subside. The drone descended into the cramped corridor, showcasing the operator's masterful control during extreme maneuvers. Even as strong winds blew and distant artillery fire shook the battlefield, the FPV operator kept the drone perfectly steady. With extraordinary precision, he steered it into a gap barely wide enough for the aircraft to pass. When the drone reached the critical point, its buzzing abruptly ended as it vanished into a sudden blast that shook the entire segment of the trench. From the command center, aerial footage revealed the flawless coordination of the Ukrainian FPV teams. They exchanged information rapidly, flight paths, entry angles, and exact locations of enemy movement. This was more than just a drone attack. It was a systematic hunt executed through synchronized technology, skilled piloting, and accurate battlefield intelligence. Meanwhile, inside the partially destroyed trench, the remaining Russian troops attempted to crawl deeper into the structure, hoping to find protection from the relentless mini airstrikes. But every slight movement was immediately detected by high-flying reconnaissance drones, which highlighted heat signatures and shifting shadows through their thermal cameras. In the following minutes, 2 more drones were launched from several hundred meters away. They sped forward like miniature missiles, descending through the haze created by earlier explosions. With near-perfect accuracy, both struck previously marked points, completing the strike on the retreating Russian units. Ukrainian command praised the operation as the most effective trench-clearing action in recent weeks, especially given the low-cost yet high tactical impact of the strike. These cheap but deadly FPV drones once again demonstrated that modern warfare now relies heavily on speed, ingenuity, and technological superiority. On the Russian side, intercepted communications revealed panic among units attempting to report collapsing trenches and lost defensive positions. Many transmissions sounded disorganized, showing how sudden and disorienting the wave of mini airstrikes had been. Military analysts noted that the large-scale use of FPV drones has drastically changed the battlefield. Trenches, long considered classic defensive structures, have now become narrow traps, easily mapped from the sky and struck with precision. In addition to destroying Russian infantry positions, the assault also severed a small supply route running beside the trench system. Without proper logistics, Russian troops in the area were isolated, forcing them to withdraw or risk being fully encircled. With the enemy trenches now collapsed and their defensive lines severely weakened, Ukraine claimed a significant tactical victory that could open new maneuvering opportunities in the days ahead.